Hello everyone, thank you for registering for this PD session, engaging students in our online classes. Because we only have 1.5 hours tomorrow, I thought I would just quickly jump on and give you an idea of what to expect so that tomorrow makes sense and so that I can begin to answer some of the questions that you may have. So the first thing I want you to know is that tomorrow you will have two roles. You will be student and you will be instructor. So you're going to experience what students experience in an online class. And then when you're finished with that experience, you will then go into teacher mode and do a bit of reflection. Well, more than a bit, but that's the structure basically. So the workshop will be divided in two parts, the asynchronous part and the synchronous part. Now we're going to begin with the asynchronous part, which means there will be no talking for the first half hour of the workshop. Yeah, no talking, because I want you to experience what it is like as a student who logs on to Blackboard and has to figure out what to do first, what to do second. And if there are things that you think didn't work, when you're in instructor mode, then we'll be talking about those things. So it will be asynchronous and then it will be synchronous. So asynchronous first, and at the end of the asynchronous experience, we will debrief. Then you'll get maybe a 5-minute break, depending on how much time we have. Then we'll go to the synchronous part, and that's when we'll all be involved in activities. Once again, the aim of that will be to engage students. So we're going to look at how to engage students when it's asynchronous and how to engage students when it's a synchronous class. And the research tells us that the combination of asynchronous and synchronous really is the best. So that's what we're going to be looking at tomorrow. Now let me explain again, or let me clarify. When you log on tomorrow, and I'm going to ask you to come about 15 minutes early, if possible, just so that we get out any kinks, because there may be kinks. The one kink that I'm thinking about already is Zoom is having some changeover over the weekend, and I've been assured by the help desk that it won't be a problem by 8 o'clock Monday morning, but you never know. You really don't know. But that's a concern I'm having. But if it doesn't work, if Zoom isn't working, then we'll just do collaborate. But I'm hoping that Zoom will be working. So it would be good if you logged on about 15 minutes before the start, just so that you can begin to look around. Now guys, I am not going to be talking for the first half hour. You will see me, I will wave to you. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat or you can email me, because I'll also be checking my work email address, because I get the notifications once anybody emails me anyway, and I'll respond to you that way. But I don't want it yet to be a community. What I'm trying to do is build community. So I don't want you to come on and start chatting to each other. I just want silence. I want us to perpetuate the silence that students feel when they log on at home, in their bedrooms, and all they have is the machine in front of them. Now, in my classes, in the first week, the emphasis is on introductions and community building. And that's what I want us to try to achieve in half hour. So when you come tomorrow, it will be good if you have an idea of the introduction that you're going to do, because that is going to be your first task. You're going to be doing an introduction, a video introduction, and you'll be using Kaltura. Now, I have my introduction there already, and the instructions will tell you to first watch my introduction just to see the points that I want you to cover, and then you will record yourself, put up your introduction, look at each other's introductions, give feedback, and then we're going to start to use threaded discussion to build community. After we're done with that, then we'll be debriefing. And I think, realistically speaking, I think that should take us half hour. Now, everybody goes at a different rate, but if you read the instructions for how to use Kaltura, if you haven't used it before, then that will help. Now, guys, when I did my introduction, I had mistakes because I use Kaltura. It's not like this video that whenever I put it on YouTube, I tend to edit, and I'm not even going to edit this one. But you just need to do whatever feels natural for you. But for some people, they may record and then delete it, and then record and then delete. Feel free to only record once. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, while you are recording, everybody will upload at a different rate. So I won't just be looking at you. I'll actually be listening to each person's introduction, and I will be giving video feedback because I want to demonstrate what it's like when you don't know what the instructor is all about, and then you hear the instructor's voice and the instructor talks about what you did. So I'm trying to demonstrate quite a few things, and hopefully we'll get enough time. But I'm pretty sure you will gain something from this. And I'm hoping that it will really be an enriching experience. The aim, though, is to look at different ways we can engage our students in our classes. And that is the number one goal for this workshop, looking at the different things we can do to engage our students. And a huge part of it will be the threaded discussions as well as the video feedback or the video introductions or the video summaries. So there's going to be quite a bit of video. Now, if you don't want to use your smartphone, that will be fine because everything can be done in Kaltura. I've been using Kaltura at Douglas for at least the last 4 years, and it has really worked very well. Sometimes it's too much to type and give students written feedback, and as you can tell, I'm a talker, so I'll give them 5 minutes worth of feedback, and it helps them to understand better, especially for the public speaking class, because rather than saying that introduction wasn't dynamic enough, then I demonstrate it, and I'll say, how would you feel if someone said? So I demonstrate. So I find videos really, especially in an online class, really very useful because it gives students a chance to understand more about what you're talking. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and yeah, I'm done with saying what I need to say. So guys, please come prepared to work and have fun. And remember, for the first half hour, I will not be talking. You will see me, I will wave to you, but I will not be talking. I hope it works because this is what I do in an online class where there's silence really for a while, and then we try to build community. So let's see how that works. Fingers crossed that it will be fine. So until I see you tomorrow, I talk to you soon. Bye for now.